I'm so corny, man. Yo, what is up, gang? Ronio here. It has been such a long time, but I'm glad to be back in a way. I hope you all have been doing well. Thank you all for still supporting the channel. Gotten a lot of comments and a few new subscribers along the way, so it's awesome to see, and I just thank you guys for continuing to kind of discover, share, and like the content that I'm putting out, and just continuing to try to engage with me in a way. And so yeah, I really appreciate that. But yeah, let's get into it. As the title kind of suggests, this video is about fall and winter trends that are happening right now that you can incorporate into your wardrobe. I thought I'd break down a few of them that I'm kind of like taking note of and kind of considering to incorporate into my own wardrobe. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. If you guys really know me, or as you'll get to see, I'm not one to really follow trends. Trends in fashion is kind of a tricky thing because it's just like what's popular at the time. However, what's popular now isn't going to be popular later. So it's just like, I guess, why invest in some things? I don't know, but there are some parts or some aspects to trends that I do like and that are kind of, you know, timeless. And so that's kind of what I want to show you guys today. There's two sources that I kind of looked at to see what kind of trends were showcased within the fashion industry during Fashion Week for this fall winter collection. And so I'm going to share with you 8 of them. 5 of them are like for sure I'm trying to incorporate, and I think it'll be good if you guys do too, because these are things that I think is kind of like timeless. They always work. And then the other ones are kind of like honorable mentions that, you know, it'd be good to incorporate here and there, maybe doses if you like it, stuff like that. But yeah, I looked at a couple of sources, one being Vogue and then the other being GQ. So I wanted to share my thoughts with you guys as we kind of are entering this fall winter season, and so that we can both kind of step out and look fly together. All right, so let's get into the first one. First one is the bomber jacket. Now, this is really cool because I think with the history of bomber jackets being, you know, military and aviation, it's kind of always been around, and then it's kind of found its way into streetwear culture in a really cool way. So this season, brands like Louis Vuitton, Kenzo, Our Legacy, and many others have incorporated it into their collections, which I think is cool because it's kind of reinvigorating the idea of a bomber jacket. All right, the next one, fuzzy but cozy. We're talking about shearling. Shearling is kind of like the fur that you'll see on some jackets. A lot of brands now, which is really cool, are doing faux fur, trying to not be as harmful in terms of animals and waste and things of that nature, which I think is really cool. But what I like about shearling items is that we kind of see it in a lot of luxury, more formal situations, but it's starting to trickle its way down into more casual outfits and apparel. So like we see Fendi kind of style it in a way that's very nice and formal and very chic in a way, but then we see brands like Sacai doing it as well, but then kind of making it more casual, more relaxed, which I really, really like. And so the duality between the idea of wearing shearling outerwear is really cool. All right, next up is tonal denim looks. So, I mean, if you guys know me, you know I love this. I do this quite often. It's just such an easy thing to do, especially when you don't know what to wear. You're just like, denim jeans, denim jacket, nice shoes, accessorize, whatever, and you got a well put together outfit. And this has been something that's reoccurred throughout fashion over the years and decades, formerly known as the Canadian tuxedo, if you guys know it as that. But yeah, this idea of a tonal look, I just really, really love, and I stand behind it. It's one of those things that can be worn for any occasion. Like you can make it very street, you can make it very kind of formal in a way. And so we see this with brands like Heron Preston, we see Kenzo, we see Isabel Marant, Louis Vuitton, and people like that kind of taking it, putting their spin on it. I think the key with this is that you have to make sure that you're standing out in some way. So the devil's in the details when it comes to style of the jacket, kind of the cut and the silhouette of the pieces, and then the detail, whether it's within the stitching, the pockets, the lapels, things of that nature. So yeah, I really was glad to see this appear kind of frequently. All right, number 4, it was all black, everything. Shout out to Lupe Fiasco. If you know, you know. But no, this, similar to the last one, I love because it's just, one, such an easy thing to do. Like, I wear this also when I don't know what to wear. And 2, if it's any occasion, you can dress it up, make it very formal, or it can come off very casual, very street. But then 3, it's just a vibe. Like, all black has always been a vibe. Like, it's never gonna go out of style, ever. And so the key here though is, like, when you're doing this, you have to think about the silhouettes you're incorporating, the textures you're incorporating, how are you layering these items. All of that will help give character to this outfit because it is so monochrome and it is so dark. It's like, how do I add character? How do I add kind of difference within the looks? And so that's the key here. But it's always a vibe, super timeless, can never go wrong, staple. It's okay to be square. That's totally fine. You don't want to fit in, right? But what I mean by this is that we saw a lot of kind of square, more broad shoulders and silhouettes of jackets, blazers, coats, things of that nature. And so I think that was really cool. But then we also saw that kind of also incorporated itself into shoes with more chiseled boots, more square-toed boots, which I think is really cool. And so what I think this does and adds is just more dynamic to an outfit that would otherwise be kind of bland in ways. Not bland, but you know, like, it just adds another layer of dynamism to your looks. So I think that's really cool, especially for boots, man. I'm still looking for a good one. I think I have one, honestly. I'm gonna probably pull the trigger fairly soon. It's just expensive. So anyway, long story short, be a square. It's fine. All right, and next we'll go into honorable mentions. And so with this first one, or number 6, however you want to put in the sequence, we're talking about leather. And so leather, again, I think is notorious with the fall and winter seasons, which is great because it just adds another layer of character to your outfits. This season we saw it not only with coats, but we saw it with trousers as well, which I think is really cool, from designers like Rude, Dior, and Dunhill, which I think all look really great. And I've always kind of liked the idea of leather in terms of trousers, so it's something that I do think I want to explore a little bit more. And I'm always on the look for a good leather coat or jacket. The top coat I saw from Dunhill was just so freaking beautiful that it makes me really want one. So, but all in all, I think it's a great thing to incorporate. It's cool because it gives you this sleek look, but then it can give you this really edgy look. So like, you can just play into a lot of different factors and looks that you want to create this fall winter season. So leather at number 6 as an honorable mention, good to go. At number 7, we have overalls, because we are over it all. I'm so corny, man. But anyway, overalls. Yeah, overalls have been kind of around, you know, they have an industrial mechanic aspect and feel to them because of what they were used for. So I think it was really cool how they kind of trickled their way into the streetwear culture as well. And, you know, the only thing is that they're kind of uncomfortable in terms of kind of like how to wear them, what to do with them. Like, you gotta use a restroom, that becomes a whole task. They're kind of just very, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, can't think right now. But yeah, they can kind of get in the way. And so I thought I'd mention it because like I've worn these before and I really, really like them, but like probably wore them only 2, maybe 3 times, because they're kind of difficult to work with, to be honest. But I do think they look really cool. And then over the past few months, I have been seeing a lot of overall looks, and it's making me want them again and want to try some of these ideas. So I thought I'd mention it to you guys just in case you might have a pair. And then when I see people with them, I always compliment them, because I mean, a jumpsuit, a boiler suit, overalls, whatever you want to call it, it just always looks cool. And it's just like such a, you just throw it on and you go, and it just works all the time. So I thought I'd mention it. If you have it, incorporate it. If you don't, but you kind of like the idea, incorporate it. But yeah, thought I'd bring it up. So lastly, coming in at number 8, I'm saying be bold, be loud. And what I mean by that is wear color. We saw a lot of color, we saw a lot of prints this season, particularly red, some pinks here and there, but a lot of animal prints. And I think for me, red is just such a loud and bold color that I don't think really suits me personally, but pinks are fine. Like for instance, the salmon I have on, I think is fine. Animal print, again, is something that I have considered before, but then knew that I probably wouldn't wear it much. And so they just decided not to go forward with that. But I do think if you have these things in your wardrobe, incorporate them. If you've been considering them yourself and you really like the idea of them, incorporate them. But the key here for me, I think, is to do it in such a subtle way that it becomes the statement for your outfit and not just like the overall, and it's just so loud and so predominant and present all in your face. More subtlety, more statements, more accents, and then it gives your outfit character rather than it just consuming your entire outfit. And there you have it, guys. Those are my 8 easy fall winter fashion trends that you can incorporate into your wardrobes now for this season. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments which of the 8 you plan to incorporate. If there's others, because there are plenty of other trends happening right now that you're interested in and want to incorporate into your outfits, let me know down below. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more content like this if you're new here and haven't already. Give this video a like, show me some love. It helps me out with the channel, it helps grow and help people see my videos. And then be sure to have those notifications on if you don't want to miss my next upload. Until the next one, guys, Ronnie is out. Take care.